Hey guys, how's it going? Paul here, Razorback Piper guy. Have not been very active here lately making videos, but thought I'd make one today. Been enjoying my time with school ended. Took 15 credit hours this semester, so been a little busy and been enjoying not having to do that. Thought I'd make one today. A little housekeeping first, I guess. As you can see here, I'm smoking a little Rattray's Marlin Flake. Pretty good stuff if you hadn't tried it. If you like vapors, if you like Virginia Periques, you ought to give this one a try. It has got a little bit of Cavendish added to enhance the sweetness of it, and it does a good job of it. It's a nice sweet vapor, so if you hadn't tried that, try it. Smoking it in a Savinelli. Now this is a Series 3. If you can see it, I'm going to show you the flaws in it here. You can see it's got some feels. These Savinellis you can see on the shank here and at the bottom of the bowl there. These come unfinished, and they're seconds. They're briar that didn't make the cut for the more expensive pipes. You can get these for around $50 or $60, and when you get them, they're a lot lighter than that. The oils from your hand and the tobacco make them dark, and I really like them. Now, they're not going to win any beauty contest with all those feels, but it smokes just as good as the Punto Oro, the $200 pipe that I have. This cheap pipe smokes just as good. But anyway, what I want to talk to about a little bit today is geared more towards people who are just started in the hobby. And that's just tobaccos in general. A lot of times when you get somebody that's just starting out, one of the main things that they ask is, well, what tobacco should I start with? What's a good one to start? And there's really not a good answer for that. Tobacco is just like anything else. What I love, you may hate, and what you love, I may hate, and neither one of us are wrong. You know, if I smoke a tobacco I love and you smoke it and you hate it, we're both right. It is a subjective thing, and so there's really no way to say what should you try. My advice to anybody who is just starting out, and that was me just about a year and a half ago. I hadn't been smoking a pipe very long, and I've mentioned this in a couple other videos, but I started out smoking a goopy, just pure Cavendish drugstore aromatic. I think Blender's Gold, I think, was the name brand of it, and it was impossible. You couldn't keep the damn stuff lit. I mean, it was goopy, stick together. It was terrible. It burned your tongue like crazy. It tastes like cough syrup. I mean, I believe it was a cherry flavored blend, and I mean, you imagine cherry cough syrup. That's what the crap tastes like. But ended up mixing it with some Virginia and some Burley, and it wasn't as bad after that. But a lot of people recommend that new people start off on aromatics. My recommendation is, and this takes a little bit of time and a little bit of money, but my recommendation is to try as many different things as you can. Get you a couple aromatics that sound good to you. If you look on the online sites, there are dozens upon dozens of different flavors. I mean, if you think that's something you like, if you think chocolate cream tobacco is something you'd like, try it. There's certainly nothing wrong with aromatics. Personally, I tend to not care for them. There's not very many that I like. I do keep a couple on hand. Sometimes my good-looking half joins me out here on the balcony, and she doesn't really like the smell of the Virginias and the vapors and the Englishes that I smoke. So, you know, every now and then, even though it's not my favorite, I'll pull out some Lane 1Q or something like that when she's out here, because she enjoys the smell of that. Burley Cake is one made by Hearth and Home, and it is an aromatic that I enjoy. But yeah, look at the flavors. If one sounds like something you'd like, give it a try. Try a couple Virginia blends. Get a couple pure Virginias. Get a couple of Virginia Periques, one or two. English blend, you have to try some Latakia at some point. A lot of people love it. A lot of people hate it. I enjoy it. It's not something I like every day. But a lot of times at the end of the day, for some reason, with Latakia, I tend to like it later in the day. Not always, but a lot of times I'm like that. So just get a variety. Try a burley or two, a burley blend or two. Try everything. Try something with some dark fired Kentucky. Now it's going to take a little time. It's going to take a little money because you got a lot of blends. But there are bulk blends like Peter Stokkebye that you don't have to go out and spend $10 or $12 for a tin. You can buy 1 ounce of those Peter Stokkebye blends for like $3. So I mean, you could go in there, try 5 different tobaccos and spend $15 and find something you like that way without spending a ton of money. So that's really all I have, guys. My advice for a new pipe smoker on what blend to try is all of them. Not necessarily all of them, just kidding. But of course, that's there's so many blends you couldn't do that in a lifetime, I don't think. But lots of different stuff. Try a couple from each type of tobacco. Get some Virginias, get some Vapors, get some Englishes. Get a couple aromatics that sound good to you. And that's the way you'll definitely find a few in there that you like. You'll go through some you don't, naturally. But that's the best way to do it, guys. I'll talk to you later. Until next time, go forth and do good.